Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a first impression / one brand tutorial using all Wet n Wild products. I am so excited, had tons of hits, a few misses, but I really enjoyed filming this. This was so much fun, and something really exciting is I got some lights, so now my video quality will hopefully be a little bit better and a little bit brighter. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy this video. Let's get into it. First, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. I did not get a primer, but I got this setting spray because you can use setting spray as a primer. I have, and it works just as good. I like the mist on the setting spray. It isn't like smacks you in the face or anything like that, but it's not like super light that you just feel like there's nothing going on, and it doesn't have really a smell, so I'd rather have like no smell than a bad smell. Next, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Buff Bisque. I have already done a tutorial on this. I will link it down below, and I actually loved this foundation. I didn't like that it smelled like paint, but I am getting over that right now because the color is really awesome and I really like the finish as well. I just wanted to show y'all that all this stuff is kind of a first impression. A lot of stuff except the blush, the foundation, and the lipsticks are first impressions. I ordered everything online, and so honestly I don't know how well everything is going to match me. So I guess we will just find out as we go. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Coverall Liquid Concealer. I'm in the shade 814 Beige, and that is what it looks like. I just ordered this online, so I'm hoping that it's like light enough and not too dark. It looks kind of dark, so I'm a little nervous. Yeah, that's dark. I should have ordered a second color. Dang it. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. I can't really highlight with this shade, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do what I kind of normally do with it, with my concealers, and see how it goes. The concealer, I'm looking at my order sheet, the concealer was $1.99. And so far the two things I've used is the setting spray and the concealer. And then the foundation was $5.99. The setting spray was $4.99. Yeah, this is not full coverage at all. I am so used to my Tarte Tape shape. Honestly, I've never found anything that is better than the Tarte Tape shape, so I usually just stick with it, and I don't ever go with anything different. And I really am hating this concealer. It is not blending well at all. Sorry, I'm using my Tarte Lit and Bloom palette just to use it as a mirror because this is just what's easy for me right now. It's very drying, so the Tarte Tape shape dries pretty fast, but then it like moves better and it just kind of works well when it's dried down. This one doesn't, so I'm not really liking this. Now to set my whole face, I'm using the Coverall Pressed Powder in the shade Light Medium. This powder should lighten up my under eyes, hopefully. I don't know if it is. I feel like it is, but maybe that's just me, you know? Yeah, this crease is really bad. Yeah, I am not liking that concealer at all. The Coverall pressed powder is, where is it? If I can find it, then we will know. Oh, it is $2.99. Now I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This is in the shade, where is the shade? Oh, Dulce de Leche. A big reason why I love Wet n Wild is because most of their products, I'm not sure if all their products, but I know a lot of their products are cruelty-free, which to me that's awesome. I'm gonna go in with a big fluffy brush and just, okay, there's a lot fall out of that, and just bronze up my forehead and around my face before I go in and contour. Okay, now I'm gonna see how this contours, see how the powder looks, and hopefully it doesn't look like very splotchy. Oh, that's pigmented. Whenever I create a very sharp line, I make sure that I get all of the product off of my brush, and then I just go back in and blend it out. I'm gonna try this highlighting shade, and I'm gonna try and just clean up my contour and see how that works. Okay, I think that really did clean it up a little bit underneath, especially this side got a little messy, so I think it really cleaned it up. I'm currently watching Why Him in the background while I'm doing this, and like taking a little break just to watch it because it's so funny. If you haven't seen it, watch it, it's so funny. I am such a big James Franco fan, and like the things in this movie, it's so inappropriate, but it's so funny. This and coffee. Great combo. Okay, so I have been so excited to try this. I have not swatched it, I have not played with it. This is the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. This is a pretty popular shade and it's always sold out. I actually bought this in store. I'm not sure how much it is, but I will link or list everything and all their prices down below. It's so pretty. It has like a pinky look to it with like a gold undertone to it. I am just in love with it. Oh, I can't wait to try it. And now I get to. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, that gives such like a natural, like, I don't know. It gives me like spring vibes even though it's fall, but like I love it. It gives like a healthy, natural like glow. Oh, I love that. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think I just found my new highlighter that I'm gonna combine with Champagne Pop like every morning. Oh, pretty sure Walgreens is like the only one that kind of carries it. I don't know what other drugstores carry it, but I'm in Texas, so Walgreens, CVS, those are kind of like the main ones, and CVS doesn't carry it. I know that for sure. Next, we'll be taking the All Natural and Nude Awakening palette by Wet n Wild. I absolutely love these colors. I have not tried this out. I have not swatched any of them. So I am excited to definitely try these out. I mean, they're so pretty. I really hope that they work well. The colors that are definitely like calling to me is this one right here. Sorry for my nails. I need to get them done. I know. That color and this burgundy. So definitely those two will somehow end up in this eye look. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe like a smoky eye, something like that. This palette was $6.99. So if this eyeshadow palette's good, I mean, $6.99 for an eyeshadow palette. Look at that. First, I'm going in with this shade right here. It makes me kind of sad that there isn't, whoa, there's a lot of fallouts. What makes me kind of sad is that there isn't much of transition shades in this palette. It's like kind of that shade, and then they just get really dark from there. So I guess we'll just see how that works. I am then gonna go in with this gray kind of color and just work that into my crease. Now to deepen up the crease even more, I'm gonna go in with this burgundy shade. That gray blended really well, and very pigmented, just a lot of fallout, so be cautious of that. So now I'm just gonna go in with that burgundy shade. I don't want to take too much since the gray is pretty pigmented. I'm gonna bring the purple in about halfway. I'm gonna go back into this very light taupey shade and use that to go along my crease to kind of blend out any harsh lines. Okay, now I'm taking this beautiful coppery rose gold shade. Now I'm just gonna go in with this flat concealer brush, and I'm gonna see how this works just without any Fix Plus or anything on it. It may end up working best with using my fingers. I'm gonna go back in a second time and really try to build up that shade. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade in this palette, and I'm gonna use that to highlight my brow bone. Now I'm gonna go in with this very white pink shade, and I'm going to use that to highlight my inner corners. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this first transition shade and use that to just smoke out my lower lash line a little bit. Then I'm going in with that dark gray I used, and I'm just going to keep that right back here on my lash line. Then I'm going to go in with that burgundy and go right over that gray shade. Okay, so now I have smoked out my lower lash line, and now I'm going to go in with Rebel Rose in the Liquid Catsuit. This is going to be such a pretty combo. I'm so excited. Okay, now that I have my lips on, which I love this combo, I'm going to go in with the Pro Line Felt Tip Eyeliner in the shade Black. This is just, honestly, a simple eyeliner. I forgot to order this, and so I had to buy this like last minute. And I kind of want to do a wing with it, but I'm nervous. So that's why I put my lips on first. I did this kind of backwards. I should have done my eyes first and all that kind of stuff, but honestly, I'm just picking up what's coming and then just putting it on my face, seeing how it works. So I think I'm gonna do a wing, and let's see how this goes. Okay, so I just used this eyeliner and I absolutely hate it. It was extremely hard to work with. It's really stiff. I swatched it on my hand and it comes off very pigmented, but it was like really dense, really hard to work with, and I just do not recommend buying this at all. Honestly, this is I think like $1, but don't buy it. It's just not good. Now I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara in the shade Very Black. I have not used this. I haven't seen anything on this, so I'm excited to try it out. Let's see. Okay, that's a normal sized, normal looking wand. I'm gonna get y'all a little closer for this. Okay, so now let's get into final thoughts. Okay, so getting into final thoughts, the things that I loved and I definitely recommend is the Photo Focus Foundation, the Coverall Pressed Powder, the Wet n Wild Blush in Mellow Wine, the Wet n Wild Contour Kit. I don't know why I keep saying Wet n Wild. Y'all already know that this is a Wet n Wild one brand look. The All Natural Nude Awakening palette. My all-time favorite is the Precious Petals highlighter, the Natural Finish setting spray, and then both of the lipsticks in Rebel Rose and Missy Fierce. And the things I didn't really care for is the Wet n Wild Coverall Liquid Concealer. I just really didn't think that this concealer was anything special. I thought it creased really bad and dried too fast. The thing I hated the most is the felt tip eyeliner. I don't like felt tip anyways, but yeah, this was a no. The thing that I'm kind of unsure about is the Mega Volume Mascara. This stuff was really good, coated everything really well. My lower lash line though, I wouldn't use this on my lower lash line. It's definitely best used on top rather than on the bottom. So that concludes this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this one brand, one look, first impressions sort of a tutorial. If y'all want to see more of this, then let me know down in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe while you're down there, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah! Bye.